It is a general term for the methods in a quantitative chemical analysis in which the amount of substance is determined by the measurement of the volume, and that is the substance occupied. Okay, so by the value we have to identify, or we have to determine, that is the first of all it is the quantitative chemical analysis. How many quantities are there? So which amount of substance is determined, okay, by the measurement of volume. Volume measurement, by using the volume measurement, we have to find out the quantity of that chemical. So किती chemical आहे particular त्या exact given sample मध्ये किती particular तो exact आहे, we have to find out that. That is the volumetric analysis by the volume. Okay, so it's commonly used to determine the unknown concentration of a non-reactant. Okay, so एखादा compound आहे, you have to prepare, so that unknown आहे, you have to identify that. त्याचं आपल्याला concentration identify करायचं आहे at the time by using the any standard solution. Okay, so these types of analysis is volumetric analysis. आपल्याला तो volume काढायचं. Okay, so the volumetric analysis is often referred to as titration. Okay, in general laboratory we are having the titration. Okay, now a laboratory techniques in which the substance of known concentration and volume is used to react with another substance of unknown concentration. Okay, so any sample you have to given, you have to identify their concentration by using one standard known compound and their volume and concentration. Okay, so according using that we can find out the exact concentration of that unknown compound. Okay, so that is the titration, and which is belongs with the volumetric analysis. Okay, so definitions of terms. What is the volumetric analysis? Involves the preparation, storage and measurement of the volume of the chemical for analysis. Okay, exact given एखादा compound दिला, if you have given one sample, so you have to find out their concentration. Okay, and if we can also analyze their volume. Okay, so volumetric, titrimetry. So quantitative chemical analysis will determine the volume of the solutions of accurately known concentration. So that will be required to react the quantitatively with the analyte. What is analyte? Whose concentration to be determined. The concentration आपल्याला determine करायचं आहे, so that sample is analyte. ज्याचं आपल्याला concentration माहित नाहीये, you have to find out their concentration. So that sample is analyte. Okay, thus the compound we are using as a standard solution, standard known solution. So we can say it is a titrator or titrant. Okay, titrant or titrator, we can use the term for that. The volume of titrant required to just complete the react with the analyte. Okay, it is the titer. You can say titer or titrant. That will be the term. So what is the titration? A process in which a standard reagent is added to a solution of analyte until the reaction between the two is just complete. Okay, so what is the titration? What is the titration? तुम्ही खूप सारे titration केलेले आहेत. Okay, so that is the process. या प्रोसेस मध्ये काय असतं, एका कंपाऊंडचं आपल्याला concentration माहित असतं and we are going to find out the another. Okay, that will be the titration. Okay, so primary standard. A reagent solutions of accurately known concentration is called standard solution. That a standard. What is the primary standard? Standard solution means that particular solution we are using as a standard. That's a concentration, known concentration आहे. So that we are used to find out the your another sample concentration, analyte concentration. Okay, so that solution is standard solution. What is the standardization? A process to determine the concentration of the solutions of known concentration by titrating with primary standard. Okay, standardization means if you have prepared one compound 0.1 normal, okay, तुम्ही 0.1 नॉर्मल कंपाऊंड एखादं सोल्युशन तयार केलं NaOH or whatever HCl whatever, बट तुम्ही जे तयार केलं ते ऍक्युरेट तयार झालंय का? Okay, so to find out that particular or to standardize that compound, exact standardization means it's 0.098 आहे का or 0.11 तर नाही ना. तुम्ही 0.1 जर 0.01 synthesize करत आहात, so at that time it will be you have to standardize that solution by using a primary standard. Primary standard means one exact known concentration compound will be given to you, and you have to make a titration with that, and after that you can standardize that exactly you prepared solution. Okay, कळतंय का? The end point, the point in which the reaction is observed to be complete is the end point. Reaction complete झाली, so that point is the end point. Okay, so many types of we can find out the end point. Pink to colorless or colorless to pink. Okay, violet to blue. Okay, red to yellow, colorless to turbid, like that. These types of points are end points. There will be, that is the observation for us. Here, okay, here the reaction is completed. Okay, that is the neutralized. Okay, these types of, that will be your end point. So we can say it is the end point. The end point in a volumetric methods of analysis is the signal that tells the analyst to stop the adding reagent. Okay, color exactly endpoint change wala. So you have to stop the adding that dropwise that we are using reagent or standard solution in that. So that is the signal for analyze. Okay, analysis करताना ते signal असेल, that is the endpoint. You have to stop here. Your reaction is completed here. That is the endpoint. So this endpoint must be, you should know the maximum केव्हा आपल्याला कळेल, that will be the when any color change happens. Okay, so endpoint is observed with the help of indicator. For that, indicator is useful. Okay, so that indicator is useful. So at that time we are, that's why we are using the indicator, because indicator is can observe the endpoint by using the indicator. So equivalent point, the point at which an equivalent or stoichiometric amount of titrant is added to the analysis based on the stoichiometric equation. Okay, that is the equivalent point. The equipment, which types of equipment we are going to use or we can use. So volumetric analysis involves a few pieces of equipment. In general, pipette. What is meant the pipette? For measuring the accurate and precise volume of solution. Accurate, precise volume solution, or तुम्हाला sample घ्यायचं असेल तर you can use the 10 ml, 20 ml, 5 ml. So these types of different volume different pipette असतात. So pipette you can use basket or you can use the that bob, pump bob. Okay, burette is the pouring measure volume of solution. Burette is there, you know the burette assist, त्याच्यात आपण स्टँडर्ड सोल्युशन किंवा एखादं कंपाऊंड ऍड करतो आणि ड्रॉप वाईज आपण त्याच्यातून तो कोनिकल फ्लास्क मध्ये ड्रॉप वाईज आपण पोअर करत असतो. सो दॅट इज द burette, त्याच्यावर पण मार्किंग असतं एक्झॅक्टली. ओके, after that conical flask for mixing the solution. That conical flask, this one is conical flask that we are using for the to mixing the two solution. Means आधी sample घ्यायचं, after that drop wise त्याला आधी indicator, and after that we are adding the burette solution drop wise. 2 copies application function होते ना आपल्या 2 copies एक xerox केली होती आपण hello
Yes, sir.
sorry for disturbance. Okay, so that is the conical flask, wash bottle. After that, a wash bottle is there. That is the wash bottle. Okay, we are adding which types of water is here. Wash bottle in general with distilled water we can add that. So this contains the distilled water. Distilled water means there is no any ion is present in that. Completely only H2Os are there. That is a distilled water because it not interfere in your reaction. त्याच्यात आयनच नसणार आहे. Nothing H3O positive पण नाही आणि OH minus पण नाही आणि other any element पण त्याच्यात राहणार नाही. Okay, so it is a distilled water, only complete water. There is no ion, 0 ions are there. Okay, so that are ready for that. Okay, so funnel is there for transferring the liquid without splitting, without filling. Okay, you have to add the liquid here in a burette. At that time you can use these types of funnel to pouring the standard solution in that burette. Okay, volumetric flask. Okay, a flask used to make up the accurate volume for solution to known concentration. Accurate volume solution तुम्हाला तयार करताना 100 volumetric flask. Okay, 100 volumetric flask or standard flask or elementary flask. Okay, that will be the same. Okay, the process of preparation. How to solution we have to prepare. The 2 solutions are used. The solution of unknown concentration, a solution of known concentration. These 2 types of solutions are there. This is known as a standard solution. Okay, balance equations for the reactions between your 2 chemicals. Clean all glassware to be used with the distilled water, and the pipette and burette will be rinsed with the solutions you are adding to them. Okay, so that will the every time when we are using any apparatus, first of all it should be clean and it can clearly wash by the distilled water. Okay, distilled water ni pour करून घ्यायचं because एखाद्या apparatus मध्ये 1-2 drops किंवा काहीतरी त्या wall ला लागलं असतं solution जे की मागच्या titration मध्ये झालेलं असतं. So for that it should be exact clean for the clear values, accurate values. Okay, so the burette is attached to the clamp standard above a conical flask. You know that is all things. The burette is filled up with one of the solutions. In this case, a yellow standard solution, that is the burette. Okay, he clamp with the help of clamp. You have to attach on the stand. Okay, a pipette is used to measure an adequate of the other solution. In this case, a purple solution that is the pipette. Okay, for unknown concentration, the sample आपण घेणार आहोत. In the from this here to here in the conical flask, exactly 50 ml here will be there, 10 ml, 5 ml, different types of pipettes are there, different volumes. Okay, prepare a number of flasks for the repeat test. Okay, because in one hand there will be the handling error will be there. So to minimize that, we are using 3 values are there 3 times, and after that we make the mean of that sample. Okay, last is the indicator added to the conical flask. Okay, red is the initial level of liquid in the burette. Okay, that will be the final, means ever chemicals you are consumed for the neutralize this compound. Okay, turn the tap to start the pouring out the liquids for the burette into the flask. Fill the flask continuously while the indicator brings the change your slow the flow. Okay, that is the exact procedure. So now we will discuss about the different types of titration. Okay, different types of titrations are there. Okay, first one is acid base titration. Okay, if तुमचं sample is acid असेल तर you can titrate with base. If तुमचं sample base असेल तर you can titrate with acid. So acid base titration, you can find out the volume on or the concentration of your sample compound by using the standard solution. Okay, next one is precipitation. Okay, the reaction will be as a precipitation, just like for example upon chloride formation from the sample by using the silver nitrate. सिल्वर नायट्रेट सिल्वर क्लोराइड ची प्रेसिपिटेट तयार होता आणि तो प्रेसिपिटेट त्या व्हॉल्यूमेट्रिक क्लासमध्ये जमता. Due to that precipitation, the color is changed as a turbid. So that will be the end point. So this types of titration is precipitation. It's that precipitate तयार होतं. Solid form मध्ये compound जातो. Okay, end point in the solid form. Okay, complex matrix. Complex form होता जसं EDTA, erythrochrome, black tea, the types of compound. त्याच्यात आपल्याला calcium find out करण्यासाठी we are using such types of complex metric titration. In reduction and oxygen, this one more the titration of the type. Okay. So one by one we will discuss it. What is the acid bed type? Is the process in which the standard reagent is added. Standard reagent means standard solution. Okay, is added. Unknown concentration आहे त्याचं concentration आपल्याला identify करायचं जो की आपण pipette out करणार आहोत आणि conical flask मध्ये घेणार आहोत. Okay, and the reaction between the unlit and reagent is judged to be a complete. Okay, that is the overall set. Okay, because you have to continuously shake well that sample. Okay, प्रत्येक ड्रॉप टाकल्यानंतर शेक वेल तुम्हाला करायचं. ओके, तुमच्या राईट हँड मध्ये काय असायला पाहिजे, तुमच्या ब्युरेटचा नॉब. ओके, आणि लेफ्ट हँड मध्ये सॉरी राईट हँड मध्ये तुमचा कॉनिकल फ्लास्क आणि लेफ्ट हँड मध्ये तुम्हाला ब्युरेटचा नॉब फॉर द ड्रॉप वाईज ऍडिशन करण्यासाठी. ओके, दॅट विल बी द प्रोसेस. So when the reaction involves in acid and a base, the method is referred as an acid base titration. Okay, तुम्हाला acid समजा NaOH आणि HCl दिलाय. Okay, you have to find out the concentration of तुमचं synthesized NaHCl चं करायचंय. तर तुम्ही कशासोबत त्याचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आयडेंटिफाय करणार, बेस सोबत, NaOH सोबत. ओके, बिकॉज ऍसिड बेस जेव्हा मिक्स होती ऍट दॅट टाइम काय होणार आहे, ते न्यूट्रलाइज होणार आहे. Okay, so neutralize होणार आहे. So for that, these types of titrations we can say acid base titration. When the reaction involves the oxidations and reductions, the method is referred to the redox titration. Acid base केव्हा म्हणणार, when we involve the acid and base for the titration, if we are using the involve the oxidation and reduction phenomenon for the referring that particular redox titration. Okay, in acid base titration, equivalent point, the point in the reactions at which both acid and base have been consumed, the equivalent or exactly stoichiometric amount, neither acid nor base is present in its. Okay, so equivalent point मध्ये काय असतात, acid आणि base and same point मध्ये असतात, means neutralize असतात. That is the equivalent. End point, the actual result obtained by the observation of sudden change of the physical properties. Isn't it? Indicator changes color very near to the equivalent form. Okay, so titrant, the known solutions added to the solutions of unknown concentration. The titrant. Okay, titrant means that is आपल्याला solution, standard solution. Okay, that's आपल्याला compound काय आहे, concentration, known concentration आहे. Okay, that is the titrant. So titrant curve, the plot of the pH versus volume. pH versus volume चा जो कर्व त्याला titration we can see. Do you have lecture? तुम्हाला लेक्चर आहे का?
हो.
नेक्स्ट लेक्चर आहे?
हो सर.
यस सर, इंग्लिशचं आहे.
हो सर.
Okay, so tomorrow is the holiday. tomorrow तुम्ही किती वाजता फ्री आहात? इव्हिनिंग मध्ये आपण घ्यायचं का एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर?
हो सर, चालेल.
Yes, sir.
बट यू शुड बी फ्री, नॉट मॉर्निंग टाइमला ना, इव्हिनिंग टाइमला. यस
सर, कारण की उद्या मॅडम सांगत होत्या 4 तासाचा प्रॅक्टिकल पेपर घेणार आहे.
कोणते मॅडम?
मायक्रोबायोलॉजी.
4 तासाचा
पेपर मायक्रोबायोलॉजी पेपर अजून स्टार्ट नाही ना. प्रॅक्टिकल
मीन्स हाऊ टू फिल द पेपर.
ओके ठीक आहे. सो वी विल मीट नेक्स्ट मंडेला तुमची टेस्ट राहील. ओके इंटरनल टेस्ट आहे नेक्स्ट मंडेला. आजपर्यंत जेवढं सिलेबस झालंय मागचे 3 चॅप्टर आणि या चॅप्टरचं इनिशियल एवढं सगळं मिळून तुमची टेस्ट असेल. टेस्ट टोटल 20 क्वेश्चन्स असतील 40 मार्क्सचे. ओके ऍज पर द तुम्हाला नोटीस मिळाली असेल. ओके तर आपली टेस्ट मंडेला सेम एक्झॅक्ट आपली टेस्ट स्टार्ट होईल 11:15ला. एक्झॅक्ट 11:15ला किंवा 11:20ला स्टार्ट होईल. 11:15ला तुम्ही जॉईन करा. 11:20ला तुमची एक्झॅक्ट टेस्ट स्टार्ट होईल. तिथून अर्धा तास टेस्टचा असेल. ओके तर मंडेला ओव्हरऑल सिलेबस जेवढं आजपर्यंत कव्हर झालं तेवढं. ओके MCQ टाईप 20 क्वेश्चन फॉर 40 मार्क्स. Okay. Okay. So you should give your attendance and you can leave the class.